we've got Koki by Nenity and Deplorably Bull zooming out in front, followed closely by the daring Captain Potato from Team Racing Potatoes. Hot on their tail is Cydric, pushing to make a move up the ranks. Let's see who comes out on top in this race full of surprises. Lord Whiskasoff, Luferberg and Nukembokum are struggling, dropping to the 29th position. Exciting battle for the third place between Justjazik and Cydric. Justjazik has made a move, taking over Cydric for that spot. Lord Whiskasoff, Luferberg and Nukembokum are facing setbacks, dropping to 12th place. R40 and Underawick are also struggling, plummeting to 28th position. Captain Potato is now leading the pack, after overtaking Kokubininity and Deplorably Bull for first place. Nalga 77 makes a swift move, passing 4 cars to claim the 17th spot. Robson Levin 200, Susanna Greenberg and Edelbach are locked in a tight fight for 14th place. Meanwhile, Fiery seizes the 16th position by overtaking Nalga 77. Fiery is on a roll, climbing up to 13th place after overtaking 4 cars. However, Lord Whiskasoff, Luferberg and Nukembokum have slipped down the grid to 18th place. Sabine 27 and Super Lacroix are also struggling, now down in 20th place, after losing 17 positions. The Okrenshaw and the Siggy 69 are making a strong move, closing in on Fiery by 10.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Gary No Name is charging ahead, cutting the gap to Sabina 27 and Super Lacroix by 24.3 seconds. Notably, Bobardo and Hikamina have advanced to 17, overtaking Todd Gardner and Joey Von 121. Nalga 77 has advanced to 13th place, surpassing Robson Irvin 200 in a close duel. Both drivers are putting up a good fight, with Nalga 77 in an Audi Rate and Robson 11 200 in a Peugeot 908. Meanwhile, Feds and Sirembot have climbed to 15th place after overtaking Susan Greenberg and Edelbach Bittel. Fridays 3, Waziri Sky and Maya are fighting for the 10th position. Huggett 3 is in a Cadillac Northstar MMP, while Wuziri Sky and Maya are driving a BMW V12 Elm and Top Kine. Crenshaw that Ziggy 69, AR40, and Andrew Rayek are battling for the 25th spot. Crenshaw and Ziggy 69 are in a Pan-Oz LMP1 Roadsters, while AR40 and Andrew Rayek are in a Peugeot 908. Gary No Name is closing in on AR40 and Andrew Rayek, decreasing the gap by 2.5 seconds. Hey, welcome back Arrayo Serial. Good to see you here again catching some AI race car action with us. Josh Jezik is now at P25 after dropping back by 22 positions. Cedric has climbed to P3, passing Hot Wheels Skidon Devuel. A great move by Hot Wheels Skidon from Team Wangan Midnight Runners, advancing to Fowler by overtaking Okayoki 3 and Haruto 5. Electric Murray and Amy, in the Lola. The 11, ATHPD are fiercely contesting. Position 23 with Area 40, and Andrew Rayek in the Peugeot 908. Kazushuk in the Peugeot 908 is fiercely contesting Pate with Harger 3 in the Cadillac Northstar LMP. Meanwhile, Wunziri Sky, Maya and Naga 77 are tightly competing for Pen. Wunziri Sky and Maya with the BMW V12 Alamore facing off against Naga 77 in the Audi Rate Dot. In a stunning move, Fiery has advanced to P21, successfully overtaking Video King 24 and Castle Rat. Hughes John 7 advances to 18th place, surpassing Fire. Fire climbs to 19th place, overtaking Snikova 15 and Supposapoidi. Air 40 and Andrejik move up to 22nd place, overtaking Video King 24 and Castle Rat. Plaga 77 in the Audi Rate, Wuziri Sky, and Maya in the BMW V12 Elmer are fiercely competing for the 10th spot. Video King 24 and Castor Rat have made a solid move to 22nd position, passing Electric Miri and myself, who are now in 23rd, surpassing Disjazik from Team S once. Naga 77 makes a bold move to secure the 9th spot, passing Wuziri Sky and Maya Datul. Meanwhile, Wunziri Sky and Maya swiftly climb up to 10th place, surpassing Haggard 3. A tight battle ensues between Wuziri Sky and Maya in a BMW V12 LMR and Haggard 3 in a Cadillac Northstar LMP for the coveted 10th position. Thades and Sirarenbot now at 14, passing Bobardo and Hecamina. Bobardo and Hecamina now at 15, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von. 121. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von 21, now at 16, passing Susan Greenberg and Edelbock. Air 40 is now in the lead, with Andrzejczyk making moves to reach 25th position by overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbock. Gary Known is making a significant move, closing in on Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbock with a substantial 575.5 second reduction in the gap. Gary No Name is really putting pressure on the competition. Fiery is making moves, climbing up to 18th place by overtaking Snooku 515 and Supposed Poeti. Just Jazik is closing in on Snooku 515 and Supposed Poeti, reducing the gap by 2.7 seconds. A tight battle for 24th place is underway between Biokunshaw and the Siggy 69. In a Panos and Pip 1 Roadster is an Air 40 and Andrew Roach, in a Peugeot 908. Cider has swiftly climbed to second place, surpassing both Cookie by Ninity and Deplorable Leeble in a tight race. It's a three-way tussle between Cider, Cookie Beninity, and Deplorable Apple for that coveted second position. Naga 77 is making moves too, jumping to 8th place after passing Kazusha. Susanne Greenberg and Edelbock are making gains on Air 40, and Andrzejczyk, reducing the gap by 7.4 seconds. Knaga 77 advances to 12th place, passing Feds and Sirarenbot Dwight. Use John Sivam climbs to 16th place, overtaking Fire. Air 40 is putting the pressure on Biokunshaw and Figgy 69, as Andrzejczyk is closing in, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. Things are heating up in the middle of the pack. Electric Marie and Amy are fiercely competing with Biokunshaw and Thizigi, 69 for the 21st spot, all driving intense Lola Bolivan, 80 HPD, and Panos LMK, 1 Roadsters cars. Meanwhile, Gary No Name has advanced to 25th place, surpassing Duffdat from Team Live for Speed. Bujit Sarah drops down to 17. Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbock are gaining on Electric Marie and Amy, reducing the gap by 6.4 seconds. Theds and Sirarenbot climb to 11, passing Bobardo and Hicamina. Video King 24 and Castle Rat are making a strong push, closing in on R40 and Underrake by reducing the gap by 65.1 seconds. R40 and Underrake have surged to P19, overtaking Video King 24 and Castle Rat. The race dynamics are shifting as Video King 24 and Castle Rat are now reeling in R40 and Underrake, narrowing the gap by 65.1 seconds once again. Hey Mama Hasta, welcome back to the stream. We've missed having you here. Buckle up and enjoy the chaotic AI race ahead. Racing car, Party Popper. Paulo Costanin skillfully overtakes 4 competitors to secure the second position. Cedric faces setbacks, sliding down to 12th place. Captain Potato from Team Racing Potatoes drops down to 13th place after encountering difficulties. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn 21 are now in 8th place, passing Fyreda. Ray has moved up to 9th, overtaking Hugget 3. Hughes Johnson has climbed to 12th place, surpassing Sniku 515 and Sapo 80. Feds and Sir Ironbot are gaining on Hugget 3, reducing the gap by 3.1 seconds. F40 and Andreway have advanced to 16, overtaking Just Jazik. Video King 24 and Castle Rat are catching up to Just Jazik from Team S1s, closing the gap by 4.5 seconds. Ears John 7, Sniku 515, and Sapo are fiercely contesting for the 10th position. The battle intensifies as Just Jazik is putting pressure on Area 40 and Underrake, reducing the distance by 2.7 seconds. Knalga 77 is making moves, advancing to 23rd place after overtaking Sidrak. Do. US John 7 has made a strong move, now in 9th place after overtaking Sneaker 515 and Sapo 80. Sneaker 515 and Sapo 80 are in 10th place, passing Hugger 3. Hugger 3 is now in 11th position after overtaking Ray. Buchitsero is making a significant move, closing in on Captain Potato by 210.7 seconds. Duff Dad is climbing up to P24, successfully overtaking Cedric. The race is heating up as Buchitsero continues to close the gap on Captain Potato. Gary No Name better watch out. Duff Dad is on fire, closing in by 25.6 seconds. Hot Wheels Skidon is making moves, now in 5th after overtaking Kazashuk. Duff Dad is relentless, reducing the gap even further to Gary No Name. Use John 7 is steadily gaining on Kazushuk, closing the gap by 8.2 seconds. Hot Wheels Skidon is making ground on Wazirius Guy and Maya, getting closer by 2.8 seconds. Todd R. Gardner and Joe Yvonne 121 have advanced to 7, surpassing Kazushuk from Team S1's. Kazushuk in the Peugeot 908 and John 7 in the BMW V12 LMR are fiercely contesting the 8th position. Meanwhile, Electra Marie and I have made strides to take hold of the 19th spot after passing Susan Greenberg and Edelbach. Susanne Greenberg and Edelbach have now advanced to 20th, surpassing B. Crenshaw and the Ziggy 69 in this competitive race. Hot Wheels Skidon is making a significant gain on Paulo Castanin, reducing the gap by 7.9 seconds. Nalga 77 is rapidly catching up to B. Crenshaw and Thizigi 69, closing the gap by 29.7 seconds. Kokubininity and Deplorable Evil have surged into the lead, surpassing Okayuki 3 and Haruto 5. Sakufa 15 and Supposa Prady are facing difficulties, and have slipped back to 15th place. Hugger 3 is making moves, advancing to 6th place ahead of Kazushuk. Kazushuk is now in 7th place, successfully passing Robson 11-200 in the race. Hot Wheels Skidon is now just 7.1 seconds behind Paulo Castanin. Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbach are closing in on Snooker 515 and Suppose Sepaki, reducing the gap by 3.4 seconds. Video King 24 and Castle Rat are making gains, now 6.6 seconds closer to Air 40, and underweight. Hot Wheels Skidon of Wangan Midnight Runners is struggling, dropping to P23. Paulo Castanin advances to P3, surpassing Wazirius Guy and Maya in the race rankings. Gil Crenshaw is fiercely contesting the Ziggy 69 and Nalga 77 for the 19th spot. The Panos M Pair 1 Roadsters and Audi Rate are neck and neck in this intense battle. Knalga 77 is making a move, catching up to Video King 24 and Castle Rat by reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Duff Dad is on a mission, closing in on Hot Wheels Skidone with an impressive 499.1 second gain. Leo Crenshaw and Thizigi69 are making moves, climbing to P19 by overtaking Video King 24 and Calcularat. Duff Dad continues to close in on Hot Wheels Skidone, reducing the gap by 499.1 seconds. One serious guy is closing in on Paul Acosta-9, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Duff Dad is also making gains on Hot Wheels Skidone, narrowing the distance by 3.2 seconds. The chase is on for both pairs. Air 40 is currently holding onto the 15th position, after overtaking Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbock Dittelbock. Meanwhile, Gary No Name is now in 20th place after passing Video King 24 and Castle Rat. Knalga 77 makes a strong move to 17, passing Susanne Greenberg and Edelbock in a decisive overtake. Butchie Zero climbs to P25, overtaking Cedric from Team Live for Speed in an impressive showing. Feds and C. Reinbold are battling Bobardo and Hickamina for 8th place with their respective cars. Hot Wheels Skidone is making moves, climbing to 22nd position, overtaking Electric Marie and Amy in the process. Just Jazik has advanced to 10th place by passing Fire. Gary No Name makes a bold move, advancing to 19th place by surpassing both Leo Crenshaw and Thizigi69 in their tight battle. The trio is fiercely contesting the position on the track. Gary No Name behind the wheel of an Audi Rate faces off against Leo Crenshaw and Thizigi69 in a Panos Elampa 1 Roadster S. Cedric is making a swift move towards Butchie Zero, closing the gap by 98.7 seconds. Hot Wheels Skidone advances to P20, surpassing Video King 24 and Castle Rat. Video King 24 and Castle Rat climb to P21, passing Electric Mary and Amy Toedo. Maya is steadily closing in on Paul Acosta-9, reducing the gap by 2 seconds. Knalga 77 is making a move on Electromary and Amy, narrowing the distance by 230 seconds. Biocontrol in the Panos LMP1 Roadsters is closely competing with the Ziggy 69 for the 19th spot. Hot Wheels Skidone in the Cadillac Northstar LMP is also in the mix for this tight battle. Bobardo and Hikamina smoothly past Jazik, now holding the 9th position. The trio is locked in a fierce battle for that spot. Meanwhile, Electric Murray, Amy and Naga 77 are duking it out for the 22nd position on the track. It's anyone's game at this point. Suzanne Greenberg in the Toyota GT120 is battling it out with Adelbach and Gary, no name for the 16th position. Meanwhile, Naga 77 has made an impressive move up to 21st place, surpassing Video King 24 and Castle Rat Totti. Okioki 3 and Haruto 5 are now leading the pack after overtaking Koki Binati and Deplorable Evil. Hot Wheels Skidone has climbed to 17th place, surpassing Bjorkrenshaw and Thizigi 69. Bjorkrenshaw and Thizigi 69 have advanced to 18th place, passing Susan Greenberg and Adelbach Dottie. Holo Stunning is gaining on Koki Binanity and Deplora Beppel, shortening the distance by 24 seconds. Kazashok has advanced to 5, passing Robson 11 to 100. Robson 11,200 has moved up to 6, surpassing Huggard 3. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn 21 are on the move, gaining 4 positions to reach Pate. However, Fiery swiftly overtakes them to secure 7. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn 21 reclaim Pate by passing Huggard 3. Cedric is making significant progress, closing in on Captain Potato with a 15.1 second reduction in the gap. Meanwhile, Snaku 515 and Supposapaidi have advanced to P12, surpassing Jazik Gada. Yukunshaw in the Panos MP1 Roadsters is neck and neck with the Ziggy 69 and Naga 77 for the 18th position. Duff Dad has made a significant move up to 22nd place, successfully passing Susan Greenberg and Edelbach Ale. Todd Gardner and Joey Vaughn 21 have made a strong move, advancing to 7th place by successfully overtaking Fiery L. Feds and Sirairanbot are rapidly catching up to Fire, reducing the gap by 25 seconds. Duff Dad is now hot on the heels of Electric Marine Amy, narrowing the gap by 2 seconds. Duff Dad is gaining on Electric Marine Amy, reducing the gap by 3 seconds. Zydrake is closing in on Captain Potato, narrowing the gap by 2 seconds. Duff Dad is gaining ground on Electric Marine and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Todd Gardner and Joey Vaughan 21 continue to close in on Robson 11 200, reducing the gap by 3 seconds. Welcome back, Raphael. Glad to see you back in the race car action with us. Butchie Zero is making an impressive move, narrowing the gap to Gary No Name by 42.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Kadzashuk and Robson 11 200 are fiercely battling for the 5th position. The competition is heating up on the track. Hugged Free from Team Nafcom Kings is making a move, gaining on Todd Gardner and Joey Vaughan 121, cutting the lead by 6 seconds. Nalga 77 has advanced to position 16, successfully passing Hot Wheels Gidon. Okunshaw and TZD69 are closing in on Hot Wheels Skidon, reducing the gap by 22.9 seconds. Kasishuk is swiftly gaining on Robson Evan 200, reducing the distance between them by 4.2 seconds. Eus John 7, from Team Live for Speed now in 8th position, successfully overtaking Fiery Eel. 5A has advanced to 9th place, surpassing Kadzishuk in the process. Uchizero maneuvers into 23rd place, surpassing Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbach in the process. Knallgas 77 is making a big move, rapidly closing in on R40 and underage with a significant gap reduction of 23.8 seconds. The pressure is on for R40 and Andreag as Knallgas 77 pushes forward. Robson 11, 200 expertly maneuvers up to 4th place, surpassing both Waziri's Guy and Maya in the process. Todd Gardner and Joey 121 are rapidly catching up to Waziri's Guy and Maya, cutting the distance by 23.1 seconds. Koki Beninati and Deplorably Apple have surged ahead to take the lead, passing Okayoki 3 and Haruto 5 in an impressive move. Huggert 3 has made a strong move, climbing up to the 6th position by overtaking Todd Gardner and Joe Yvonne 121. Paulo Costanin has impressively cut the distance to Okayoki 3 and Haruto 5 by 15.2 seconds. Robson 11 to 100 is making significant strides, closing the gap on Paulo Costanin by 16.1 seconds. The pressure is on as Robson 11,200 continues to gain ground on Paulo Costanin. Huggert 3 continues to close in on Robson 11,200, now just 26.6 seconds behind. Meanwhile, Fiery has made a strong move up to 7th place, overtaking both Todd Gardner and Joe Yvonne 121. Snickle 515 and Supposapoety are on a roll, rapidly catching up to EU's John 7. They're reducing the gap by 8.7 seconds. Meanwhile, Robson 11,200 and Huggard 3 are fiercely competing for the 5th position, showcasing their skills in the Peugeot 908 and Cadillac Northstar MMP respectively. Todd Gardner and Joe Yvonne 121 are making moves, climbing up to 12th place after overtaking Yus Jonseven. Katsushuk, Bobardo and Hikamena are fiercely contending for the 10th position. Katsushuk is in a Peugeot 908, while Bobardo and Hikamena are both in a Toyota GT1 S20. Meanwhile, Andrea is swiftly catching up to Snaku 515 and Sapozapoi, decreasing the distance by 2.4 seconds. Haga 3 is making a significant move, closing in on Musirius Guy and Maya by 18.5 seconds. Yokunshaw and TZD69 have advanced to P20, surpassing Electric Miri and Amy. Feds in the Cadillac Northstar LMP is dueling with Sirarimbot and Just Jessic for 8th place. Tight competition on the track between these drivers in their Cadillac and Audi cars. Cedric advances to position 25, passing Gary No Name. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughan 21, in a tight tussle for 12th place, both in the Lola 11, 80 HPD. Used John 7 is also in the mix with the BMW V12, El Madera. Keep an eye on this battle as they navigate the track. Katsushuk is making a bold move, closing in on Bobardo and Hikamena, reducing the gap by 8.2 seconds. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughan 121. In the Lola 11, 80 HPD, are fiercely competing with Eugen 7 in the BMW V12 LMR for the 12th position. The battle for this spot is getting intense as they maneuver through the track. Holocaustinin is now right on the tail of Okayoki 3 and Haruto 5, shrinking the gap by 2 seconds. Meanwhile, Gary No Name is making a move on Cedric, closing in by 2.4 seconds. Gary Noon is putting the pressure on Cedric, getting closer by 2.1 seconds. Juziaz skillfully advancing to 7th place, successfully overtaking Feds and Siraimbot. ES John 7 makes a rapid climb, surpassing 4 cars to secure Pate. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughan 121 show impressive speed, each passing 4 cars to claim P9. Hugo 3 is gaining ground on Feds and Sirarimbot, reducing the distance by 6.9 seconds. Erha 40 and Andrewick are catching up to Bobardo and Hikamena, reducing the gap by 2.8 seconds. Meanwhile, Gary No Name is closing in on Cedric, narrowing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Robson and Evan 200 has made a bold move to secure the 5th position, overtaking Fiery. Meanwhile, Fed's Sear Ironbot and Huggard 3 are fiercely battling it out for the 10th spot on the track. Katsashuk is on a mission, closing in on Fiery with a 28-second gain. Meanwhile, Just Jazik has made a move up to 9th position, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn 121. Sneeko 515 and Supposepo 80 have advanced to 12th place, passing Era 40 and Andrew White Gatil. Air 40 and Underage have moved up to 13th place, surpassing Bobardo and Hikamina. Cut. Bobardo and Hikamina have climbed to 14th place, overtaking Dustjazik from Team S1 Stokdul. Hot Wheels Skidon is putting the pressure on Huggard 3, reducing the gap by 7.3 seconds. Bobardo and Hikamina have made a move up to P13 by overtaking Herd 3. Dalkinshaw and Thiziggy 69 are making a move on Just Jazik, reducing the gap by 568.5 seconds. Fire Ray is also catching up to Robson 11,200, closing in by 2.8 seconds. The battle for positions is heating up on the track. Hot Wheels Skidon in the Cadillac North Star LMP is fighting Nolga 77 in the Audi Rate for 15th place. Meanwhile, Electra Marie and Amy have advanced to 19th, successfully passing Video King 24 and Castle Rat. Video King 24 and Castle Rat now occupy the 20th spot after overtaking Dustjazik. Gary No Name is hot on Cedric's tail, reducing the gap by 2 seconds. Gary No Name making moves up to 25th, overtaking Cedric. Cedric is making a strong push, closing in on Gary No Name by 22.6 seconds. Bobardo and Hikamina have made a move up to 12th place, overtaking Era 40 and Andre. Now there's a heated battle for 12th place between Bobardo and Hikamina in a Toyota G2 and Era 40 and Andre driving a Peugeot 908. Use John 7 is making impressive gains on Robson 11-200, now just 5.4 seconds behind. Trouble for Feds and Sir Ironbot as they drop back to 16. Fire has climbed to 5, overtaking Kazashuk in the process.
Fast, sharp right, listen. 50, downhill, triple caution, stay center. Concentrate, Sabi, please. Medium left long.
Robson 11-200 is struggling, dropping a significant 10 positions down to 14th place. Meanwhile, Winzerius Guy and Maya have made some impressive moves, now sitting in 4th place after overtaking Fiery. Fiery has also climbed up the ranks to 5th place, successfully passing Kazashuk. Hey Zach from Source, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us again for some exciting AI race car action. Let's see if these virtual drivers have improved since you were last here. The Crenshaw and Thesiki 69 are on a charge, closing in on Feds and Sir Ironbot by a significant 569.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Snaku 515 and Supposa Brady are also making gains, narrowing the distance to Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von 121 by 3 seconds. Fast-paced action happening on the track. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von 21 are making significant strides, reducing the gap to Urs John 7 by 6.8 seconds. It's an exciting battle as they work to close in on their competitor. Holocostanine has been gaining ground on Okayoki 3 and Haruto 5, reducing the distance by 2.3 seconds. Todd R. Gardner, in the Lola 1180 HPD and Joey Von 21, are fiercely competing against the Era 40 and Andre White for the 9th position in their Peugeot 908s. Exciting battle unfolding there. Electric Mary and Amy have made progress, climbing to the 17th spot by overtaking Hot Wheels Kidan. Stay tuned for more thrilling race action ahead. Bobardo and Hikamena have made a nice move, jumping to 10th place by overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von 21. Air 40 and Andre Lake in the Peugeot 908 are fiercely contesting P9 with Bobardo and Hikamena in the Toyota GT1's 20. Keep an eye on this intense battle unfolding on the track. US John 7 has made a slick move up to 6th place, smoothly overtaking Kazashuk from Team S1's. Hugo 3 has advanced to 11th place, successfully passing Air 40 and Andrew Wake in the process. Bochitsero has advanced to P22, surpassing just Jazik in the race. Robson 11200 is on fire, closing in on Norgas 77 with an impressive gap reduction of 24.2 seconds. Sneko 5 and 15 and Zebuwadi are making moves, now sitting in 7th place after overtaking Kazashuk. The battle intensifies as Robson 11200 continues to chase down Naga 77, showing some serious pace out there on the track. Fire is making a strong push, closing the gap to a serious guy in Maya by 27.8 seconds. Hugo 3 has climbed up to 10th place, successfully passing Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughan 121 in the process. Edelbach said, "Hey Amy, I have a 6-hour train trip ahead of me through the night in 3 hours. A perfect AI racing trip, lol. What do you think about that? That sounds like the perfect plan for a night trip. Nothing beats watching AI racing while cruising through the night on a train. Have a great journey and enjoy the races." Winzerius Guy and Maya are hot on the heels of Polo Castanin, reducing the gap by 2:30 seconds. Electric Murray and Amy have advanced to 16, overtaking Video King 24 and Castle Rat. Video King 24 and Castle Rat have climbed to 17, surpassing Buchanshaw and the Ziggy 69. And Ziggy 69. Okayoki 3 and Haruto 5 are making significant gains on Koki Binary and Deplorable Leeple, shrinking the distance by 14.9 seconds. Meanwhile, Robson 11200 and Naga 77 are locked in a tight duel for 13th place, with Robson 11200 piloting the Peugeot 908 and Naga 77 behind the wheel of an Audi Rate. Serious Guy Maya making a comeback, reducing the gap to Paula Kosanin by 36.2 seconds. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughan 121 are catching up to Air 40 and Andrew Wake, shortening the distance by 10.7 seconds. Meanwhile, Robson 11-200 is facing setbacks, dropping 7 positions to P18. Fire is making moves, closing in on the Serious Guy and Maya within 2.3 seconds. Crenshaw and These 8069 have climbed to 16th place, overtaking Video King 24 and Castle Rat in a swift maneuver. Use John 7 is now in 7th place after overtaking Snickofief 115 and Supposepo 80. Bobardo and Hikamina are making a strong push, reducing the gap by 6.2 seconds to catch up with Snickofief 115 and Supposepo 80. Air 40 is holding steady, Underwaynik making gains up to 8th position, overtaking Snickopo 515 and Supposepo 80. Video King 24 and Castle Rat making moves up to 15th, overtaking Electric Marie and Amy. Richard Zero climbing up to 19th, passing Hot Wheels Skidon. Down. Robson 11,200 is making a strong move, catching up to Electric Marie and Amy by cutting the gap by 6.4 seconds. Canalga 77 has made a leap to P12, surpassing Todd R. Gardner and Joey Veen 121. A tight battle for P12 between Nalga 77 in an Audi rate and Todd R. Gardner and Joey Veen 121 in a Lothar 11 80 HPD. Knargas 77 is now challenging Bobardo and Hikamina, closing in by 2.7 seconds. Meanwhile, Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbach made a swift move to P21, surpassing Duff Dad in the process. Captain Potato has made a move up to 26th place, successfully overtaking Sidric. Bobardo and Hikamina have made a bold move, climbing to the 10th position by overtaking Hargard 3. Todd L. Gardner and Joey Von 21 have made a move, climbing up to 12th place, surpassing Hargard 3 in the process. Suzanne Greenberg and Edelbach have advanced to 20th place, surpassing Hot Wheels Skidon in the standings. Gary No Name advances to 24th place, surpassing Just Jazik in the ongoing race. Jude 3 is making a move, closing in on Todd Gardner and Joe 121, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Serious Guy is making moves, climbing up to third place after overtaking Paulo Costanin. The battle for the podium between Serious Guy and Maya in the BMW V12, Alma and Paulo Costanin in the Lola Aston Martin B960 is heating up. Paulo Costanin now in third place, surpassing Serious Guy and Maya. Fire is catching up to Serious Guy and Maya, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Hubbard 3 is closing the gap, now just 2.1 seconds behind Todd Gardner and Joey 121. Snekuva 15 and Supposapoi are tussling it out with Bobardo and Hikamina for the ninth position in their respective cars. Meanwhile, Gary No Name has made a move up to 22nd place by overtaking Duff Dad. Kanalga 77 advances to 10th place, surpassing Bobardo and Hikamina. Tangania. Electric Marion Amy climbed to 15th place, overtaking Video King 24 and Castle Rat Dartal. Fire Ray is making significant progress, narrowing the gap to Serious Guy and Maya by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Sneku 515 and Supposappo 80 are locked in a fierce battle with Naga 77 for the 9th position. It's a showdown between Lola Aston Martin B960 and Audi Rate. Sneku 515 and Supposappo 80 have advanced to 9th place, surpassing Naga 77. Gary No Name has made a move to 21st place, overtaking Hot Wheels Skidon in the process. Snaku 515 and Supposapo 80 are making significant gains on Air 40 and underway, lessening the distance by 23.3 seconds. Also, Hugger 3 has advanced to 12th place, successfully passing Naga 77 in the process. Hugger 3 has made a significant move, closing in on Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn, 121 by 2 seconds. Hugger 3 is making gains on Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn 121, reducing the distance by 230 seconds. Electric Murray and I are locked in a tight contest with Robson Evan 200 for the 15th spot. We're all pushing hard, with Electric Murray and I in a Lola 1180 HPD, and Robson 11 200 in a Peugeot 908. Hugger 3 has advanced to 11th place, successfully passing Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn, 121. Meanwhile, Robson 11,200 has climbed to 15th place, overtaking Electric Marie and Amy in the process. Nalga 77 has reduced the distance to Hugger 3 by another 2.6 seconds. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn 121 are fiercely contesting the 11th spot, both behind the wheel of Lola 11 80 HPD cars, while Nalgas 77 in the Audi rate is keeping pace. Captain Potato has made a move up to 23rd place, successfully passing Duff Dad in the process. I know, right? It's like they're trying to bring bumper cars into the racing simulator. Can't help but watch though, it's entertaining. Hugger 3 from Team Nufgum Kings is closely contesting P11 with Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn, 121. Hugger 3 is behind the wheel of a Cadillac Northstar ELMP, while Todd R. Gardner and Joey Vaughn, 101, are piloting a Lola 11 80 HPD. Use John 7 is inching closer to Kazashuk, now only 3 seconds behind. Knalga 77 has made a move to 10th place, passing Snaku 515 and Suppose Sapui. Electric Murray and Amy have advanced to 15th place, overtaking Robson 11,200. Hey there, Samasorair. Welcome back to the Race Car AI Spectacular. Glad to have you joining us again. Racing Car Party Popper. Fire's hunting down Wazirius Guy and Maya, now only 25.2 seconds behind. Electric Murray and Amy are making gains on Video King 24 and Castle Rat, reducing the gap by 529.4 seconds. Yokranshaw and the Ziggy 69 are closing in on Electric Murray and Amy, shortening the distance by 588.8 seconds. Hey there, Frozen79. Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you joining us again for some thrilling AI race car action. Let's enjoy the races together. Racing Car Party Popper. Robson 11,200 is on a charge, closing in on Nalga 77 by 558.7 seconds. Paulo Costanin is making moves, closing the gap by 4 seconds on Okeoki 3 and Haruto 5. Snaku 515 and Supposapoidi are now in 8th place after overtaking Air 40 and Underway. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von 121 are making significant progress, closing in on Bobardo and Hikamina by a remarkable 23.6 seconds. Meanwhile, Video King 24 and Castle Rat are also gaining ground on Nalga 77, decreasing the gap by 5.4 seconds. Todd R. Gardner and Joey Von 121 continue to close in on Bobardo and Hikamina, now reducing the gap by 23.6 seconds. Bobardo and Hikamina are making significant gains, closing in on Snaku 15 and Suppose Sapui by 6.7 seconds. Yokranshaw and the Ziggy 69 are also on the move, narrowing the gap to Electric Murray and Amy by 585.6 seconds. Wazirius Guy and Maya have surged to P3, passing Paulo Costanin for the position.